Good evening everyone and welcome. CPL Action 6 opening match. Motul against NoCap. Motul M-Wits M41 Bulldog RCL Benji Defender Brave Left Black. Nikam Heavy Metal Hero MX M441 Rabra Alpine Tiger Chubus Batcha 12T Great No Name IS3 Kuti T32 Marta Sharil Lev and Chinquan Carnarvon. Welcome again everyone, fellow tankers. This is the opening game of the first week of clans that are gonna play for altogether 16 games through whole season to grab some nice prizes worth over $1 grand. So welcome everyone who's watching us live. I hope we see some serious action. This is the absolutely new game, new way of play, the World of Tanks competitive mode. It's 5v5. We got some serious action at the very beginning here. Light tanks are fighting. I'm gonna switch closer here. We've got some serious stuff going here. Now, the most important thing, the points are given to the clans for the, wow, absolutely nice shot. He got some damage. We're still bugged, so we can still go. We still got the book in the spectator model. We cannot see the colors, the lines of HP of tanks. Pardon, that are going down. We can see them on the right and left side, but we cannot see them above the tank. We can only see the numbers. What a jump here! Chubus got some damage, but damage doesn't matter. The only way to win is for the attacking team to defeat all enemy tanks, to kill as many tanks to grab small points, or to capture the flag, which is counted as the same as defeating all 5 tanks. So we got a Motul that's quite similar, to be honest, with the build, as because both of the team got Lev, both of the team got IS3 build. This Motul got Defender and NoCap got IS3. What defense starts here? We got T32 on the NoCap side and Carnarvon, while on Motul we got Alpine Tiger, really good tank, and we got Heavy Metal Hero MX M441. And what's most important, NoCap is attacking and they must go for the kills. They've got only 5 minutes for whole round. Now they are already 2.5 minutes in the game, so they got 2.5 minutes to grab as many kills as possible, while defending team must avoid getting their tanks destroyed. So they're getting close. I think they're gonna try and risk force pushing the flag. I'm not exactly sure why the Chubus is so far away from the team and Kuti stayed so far behind. We can see he's getting some damage. This is really difficult to see good amount of HP when the lines of HP, blue and red, can be seen going down. Oh, great no name on the fire! Ay, 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 ay. Oh no, I think he's done. No, he managed to survive this one. IS3 on fire, a lot of damage. Yes, there is a Kuti here. Nice go, nice, nice, but still some behind the Chubus. And they are pushing the flag. Yeah, this is what they are doing. They are pushing the flag. That's they got that. Great no name is getting finished in a seconds. We'll see. This is the massive pressure on the attack team. Both teams must push, and what's most important, the attacking team must get more kills. Whoa, this is a nice shooting here. And there's a cap pressure. There's an absolutely great cap pressure. If they manage to capture the flag, it's 5 near in a small points. So that's a massive advantage. They've dragged out all enemy tanks already to the fire. They got absolutely great stand up here. Look how they perfectly place their tanks. 15 seconds, but there is a win here, but he's getting shots from behind from Chubus. Bulldog is trying to do whatever. 16 seconds. They barely managed to. Oh, now they managed to reset the camp a bit, but there's a Chubus here taking some action from. Kuti has been done. T32 was I think the weakest tank. Now Chubus must try to get the M4. This is their chance to get the kill because it's too near and they're using the tanks. Yeah, he managed, so 1 point. NoCap's got already 1 point. 2 points for NoCap now in the attack, and they are still pushing. They are still fighting. This is disaster that we cannot see exactly from the top how many HP. They got that free, and there's 3 points for NoCap. And this is the 20 seconds, and still there's 1 tank free. He will try to get the Benji. We will see. He got 15 seconds. I'm not sure if he will be able to make it. He must exactly place 2 shots. Yeah, he got a chance. He still got a chance for 1 more shot if he won't be damaged. Last chance. Yes, he got it. 4 points. Absolutely great game from Chin Kwan here. Wow, 4 points in the first round. That's something that nobody could imagine what can be done here. Motul barely managed to get their tanks defended. They've lost 4 tanks, quite a lot of the damage on both sides, and that IS-3 that burned not got to play from great no name in that round, but Love 2300 or Queen Chan, the finishing moves absolutely great. Okay, we are after first round for Turnier for knockup. Now Motul is gonna take attacking side, and we are hope to see some serious action on that side. Welcome everyone who is watching us live. We will be streaming a live game every Saturday from 8 PM. That's when the London time was, where the times of the game started. Switching sides. And 60 seconds go. So now teams got 60 seconds to pick up the tanks, and they are going for another round. So hopefully we'll see another good game. This first round was absolutely great, and the finishing those pressure 2 tanks against the Carnarvon, which is not the most armored tank in the game. So that was a massive pressure on Chin Kwan, and he still managed to get that kill. He still managed to get that point in last second exactly. He managed to get that point for the team. So yes, it is 4 points for knockup at the moment, and we will see in a few seconds how the second round will go. Now Motul on attack. They must defeat at least 4 enemy tanks for a tie, or they must defeat all 5 tanks to win. So they've got a really difficult situation. They got like a double pressure on them because they already know what knockup managed to achieve. Hopefully they will be able to show us some great game. As we can already see in knockup, no changes in the picked tanks, and there is no changes on the Motul side as well. Same tanks, another 5 minutes of shootout in World of Tanks CPL ACTION Season 6. Opening game, Motul versus knockup in first round. Knockup managed to achieve 4 points, and now we're waiting what the Motul is going to show us. I'm gonna straight go to the Chubus because the light tanks starting to show off from the early beginning. So it's good to watch them and see what's going on here. This may be or may not to be for the team. Luckily for both teams, both light tanks managed to survive till the very end of the battle. Whoa! That was close. Unfortunately, Chubus got some damage while he missed the Bulldog. Whoa! Absolutely, as you can see, great flying from the tanks here. Shots fired, and now Chubus is in the difficult situation. I think he must try to withdraw. Missed another shot with much more better accuracy from M-Wits than Chubus. So Bulldogs is in advantage here. And yes, Motul is attacking, so it's important for them to grab as much HP from an enemy as possible to make the life for other tanks easier. Tanks are pushing, the heavy tanks are pushing, while NoCap is trying to stay as behind as possible. What we can see the dance of the light tanks, lots of the shots. Whoa, that wasn't good. And another shot from M-Wits. Chubus getting quite a beating from M-Wits, I have to admit. And the heavy tanks are closer and closer. As we can see, they are nearly at the enemy cap, at the enemy track, but they are going from the bottom, and this is interesting. They decided to pick different tactics than knock-up on attack. You can see the Chubus flying all the time. And this is gonna be the interesting. Oh, the Chubus didn't decide to attack and he's in the back. Whoa, interesting. Whoa! I think Chubus is done. Exactly. I think Muiz is gonna take him. Yes, he's got him. Absolutely. This is the biggest disadvantage of the French light tanks. They've got absolutely no armor, so any hit from different tank is gonna destroy them. And this is 1-0 for Motor. They got already 1 point. So still, Muiz is under fire, so he needs to fall back a bit. Motor is getting some damage, and they are slowly trying to grab some tanks, but it's not the best idea because they need kills. They definitely need kills, and so far they got only one. That's 4-1 for knock-up at this moment. Bulldog is trying to shoot the rest of the tanks from knock-up from the afar, but he's got only 77 HP left, so one shot he can take and that's it. Now finally Motul decided to push. I think it's a bit too late because they've already lost the Bulldog with HP. So they are on open field here. Bulldog is trying still to shoot from behind, but yes, as you can see, he's trying to damage Kuti in T32. Lev got a lot of the damage. Yeah, he managed to do some damage to Kuti, and now there is some serious damage to the Kuti Don. Yep. Nice focus fire, but they've decided to, and they've lost the Lev. Lev is not the best like Tifer 2 from the tanks that are quite easier. Oh, they've lost the Bulldog. This is a tank that's easier to be damaged. So still 1 point only for Motul. And Tiger is Alpine Tiger is already damaged really bad. Defenders they got a really bad position here. I don't understand why they didn't decide to put the pressure on the flag like the no-cap did. And yes, the no-cap is pushing them. So this is 1 point only. 2 points! Yeah, absolutely good. And they've lost another tank, so it's 2 points for Motul at this moment. They're still fighting. 3 points for Motul. Motul needs one more tank to be destroyed. And I don't think they will manage time. They got 20 seconds. Benji Mast got exactly 2 perfect shots on Great to get a tiebreaker. He needs one more shot. He still got a chance. If he managed, he didn't manage. That's 3 points only for Motul. And the first game, opening game, won by knock-up. So Motul versus knock-up, 3-4. And knock-up winning with the 1 point. As we can see, good game and really interesting play, interesting pickup of the tanks. Outstanding play in this round with Great No Name. He picked up for last match. This for last round, so it is quite alright. So we got a good game, and we already got the first round behind us. Another game before us, we're gonna see 1DP against FMA. Quick cleaning. O1DP VFMA, French Massive Attack. The room's open. Welcome, one and all. CPL 6 1DP VFMA. One DP full, one more tank, one more player for FMA. And we can start. One more, just one more, but they are late. I think they are not gonna manage in time. FMA is missing one player. got them. So now 60 seconds, guys. Guys. You can see the updated scores of them teams on the app. The scores on the website will be updated after the full round. I don't think they will manage to pick up the tanks in time if they will wait any more longer. Come on, guys, 60 seconds and you still didn't pick up the tanks? I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. And I don't know what Zbytmocny is doing here. Come on, guys, you're running out of the time. Looks like 1DP and FMA both didn't realize or didn't watch properly the lobby. They are already late with the schedule. "60 seconds passed and none of the teams picked up the tank. "60 seconds passed and nothing happened. This is interesting and I don't understand what's going on with them teams now. That's a major issue. Still nothing changed. None of the teams picked up the tanks. This will be like one round that's in general sorted in the favor of 1DP because FMA didn't get any tanks picked. If they would pick the tanks, at least they could have the favor for them, but they didn't. So it's like they've lost the round. Clearly they lost the round because they didn't pick up tanks. It's 1DP didn't pick up none of the tanks neither. So this is absolutely a strange situation. We cannot wait any longer for the teams to decide. So we're gonna put that round as near and we're gonna switch them sides. So hopefully the 1DP will pick up the tanks with FMA as well. We're gonna give them a moment for waking up. So clearly FMA and the 1DP didn't watch probably properly the show match, and they didn't clearly read the rules. So that's a massive really bad situation for for the FMA. They are in a really crap situation now because they've lost their round, clearly. We cannot reschedule the tanks. It's like the rule set says clearly, the teams come in for the match ready, and now FMA is gonna defend themselves. There's no point for them on attack. They must achieve a perfect defense now. Any tank that will be destroyed by 1 DP is the tank that's gonna gain them the point. So they need only one tank. They need to say one tank to win now because of the bad situation that happened just before. None of the teams were ready, and that's the loss of both the teams. So FMA, Emergence Inc., WZ132, Ghost T32, Dalopte, ME1, Insanity Havoc, Carnarvon, and Corbanoir Nomad. While 1DP, CE5599, Cerber, Prevmati, Defender, Mishka, T32, Vuatek, 50TP Prototype, Jumper, Pole, Carnarvon. So we're gonna see what's gonna on. I'm really wonder what's going on here. I had never seen defending team yet to be pushing so much to the front. I believe they did not prepare themselves before. They did not train. They did not practice. They didn't try to fight with anyone. They only hoped for their skills, and they didn't even realize how the rule set of the CPL Action Season 6 works, because the points are given for the teams for kills in attack, for kills in attack, not on the defense. Nice shot from Insanity Havoc here. CA got some damage. And another beautiful shot from Emergence in WZ132. Okay, they spotted them, they know where they are, and Insanity got a good position here. They need absolutely perfect. It's about them. They need absolutely perfect defense. They cannot lose even one tank if they want to prevail. Oh, what a bad gameplay from Emergence Inc. now. He's trying, yeah, and they lost a tank. So this is at this moment, because it's the 1DP he's attacking, at this moment it's already a win for 1DP, 1 year. They got 1 point. They don't have to do anything anymore. That's the win for the team. But we'll see how many points they will able to achieve. One DP is playing easy now. They've got already a kill, so they won the match. So every single kill they're gonna get is gonna just help them to get a better score with the small points for the length of the league. But it's not something they needed, because FMA needed. Wow, nice shooting here. They needed to perfect defense, but there's 2 points for 1DP now. We're just waiting how many points they managed to score. There's 3 points for 1DP now. They're pushing Nomad really hard. Yeah, 4 points for 1DP on attack. What a bad shot from FMA down there. They should pick up the tanks. Oh, they managed to defend even. I have to admit that FMA did quite alright job on defense, but not enough. 5 points for 1DP. 1DP is winning this one 5-0. I can't help anything about that. I definitely cannot do absolutely anything about that. We can see what kind of damage has been done. 1DP 2000 from Prevmati and 2200 from Mishka. 100% accuracy from some of the players. That's 5 near, and we're moving to another match. 2 matches behind us. Scores on the app were updated. And we're going for the Brutal against the Rudalice Fox. There we go, we're waiting for Brutal and Fox. As we can see, this is the CPL action. This is action. We are not wasting time here. The team's coming here ready, and they must be prepared for the game. They've got enough time to make sure they understand all the rules. One more player from Brew. Come on, guys! Come on, guys! One more player from Brew. This is it. 60 seconds, guys. And we're gonna see a Burrow against Fox. This is the first round, so this is the first time we can see how the teams prevail, how the players' performance is in proper teams, how the team perform all together. And we can see absolutely interesting and great pickups here, and they're ready, so let's go. We can clearly see both of these teams were prepared for the game. They've definitely read and understand the rules, and they definitely practiced before, so they already know what they watched the show match. They already know what they're supposed to do, how the game looks like in CPL, and they came in absolutely in a perfect condition to the match. So Brutal against Fox. Brutal, Wierchy, LTTB, Jigit, T32, Wisełka, Emil 1, Homiol, Carnarvon, Cisiu, MX 5100, and Fox, Jello Helm, Cerber, Berlin, Primo Victoria, Radosław Guzior, Defender, Kuba 135, Patriot, Lucas, Carnarvon. So we got some different pickups in every match. We can see some different tanks. As usual, we're gonna switch for the light tanks because they are fighting at the very beginning. They are in the center of the action at the very beginning. We can also see here which teams are using camo which now, so we can see what kind of build the tanks got. And if the tank is not using the camo when it's supposed to, like Carnarvons here are without the camo, they should prepare them Carnarvons, both of the Carnarvons are without the camo, or they got the invisible camo. This is possible as well. First spots in, but no damage taken on none of the sides. So we can see here Brew is slowly making sure that Cerber won't spot too many of their tanks. They went that far from their flag. This is interesting tactic from Brew on that map. They are really in front of the flag. I'm not exactly sure what they're planning. This is only 5 minutes game, so another interesting thing is that part at the south part of the map. Cerber got some damage, but it's nothing major. Yeah, this is the Lucas, Berlin, and Radosław Guzior. They are trying to go around the map. I'm not exactly sure if this is the perfect tactic when you got only 5 minutes for a whole round and the most important are kills. I understand what they are trying to achieve, and this is not bad, but do they got a proper tanks to do that on that map? You got to remember, if they manage to capture the flag, they've got 5 points straight for that round. But if not, they will get the points only for every single tank they manage to destroy. And if they won't manage to destroy enough tanks, while Brew will be attacking with damage more tanks and destroy, they can lose their chance to win that match. I think the Brew didn't realize what's going on here. Yeah, they went so far away from the flag. I can understand that, what Brew is doing on that part of that side of the map. But we can see Primo Victoria, that's quick here. Good gameplay from Berlin here. I believe that Primo Victoria was one of the best choices for the medium tanks that support both sides, the Cerber, that is light tank and heavy tanks. So I believe this is one of the perfect choices for 5v5 because what's most important, Carnarvon getting some first hits. What's most important in CPL action, you cannot choose more than one tank from each nation. This is really important. No more than one no more than one tank from each nation. Whoa, this is some nice damage that Cerber got here. Oh, that was a massive mistake, and now they're also getting damage. Jello has been nearly finished. One more shot, and he's done. Like I said, that was a difficult decision. Lucas stayed behind. I'm not exactly sure what Fox is gonna do in that case. Jello managed to hide. They're trading damage, but there's only 65 more seconds left, and there is no kills for Fox. So Fox still not getting any points. And absolutely great focus fire from Brew on Radosław Guzior, but AMX 5100 is still on reload. Look what is Berlin doing in Primo Victoria. Yeah, he's using its mobility for its advantage. Absolutely great idea here. I don't understand why Jello is not using the advantage of the mobility of his tank. Oh, a perfect shot from Berlin here, and that's it. They've lost the tank, but that's not the point. That's not the point. They still got no kills at all. I don't think that Fox will be able to get any kills in that round anymore. 20 seconds. They must be perfect, and tissue must be done. If they've got 1 point. 1 point for Fox in the last seconds. 13 seconds. I don't think they will be able to manage achievement. If they finish, if the Kubas finish Wierchy, they will get 1 more point. No, they don't. They won't down there, and I don't think they will get anything here. Yeah, it's 1 point for Fox in the first round. Only 1 point for Fox in the first round. So, like I said, that was a risky decision taken by the Fox. Brew managed to prevail really well. One point. That gives a really open field for Brew in attack. So, yep, this is gonna be interesting. If the Clan Brutal is gonna get 2 kills, they are winning that match. So it's quite a reasonable thing to get the 5 kills. If they rush and focus their fire, they may be able to achieve that in an early stage. But if they play this tactical side like the Fox played in the first round, this may be difficult for them. They ready? So we are ready, and we're starting for the second round. So we can see Fox again with Primo Victoria, Defender, Patriot, Carnarvon, Server, and Brutal LTTBT32, Emil 1, Carnarvon, MX5100. We're gonna switch to Jello and see how he will prevail in Server at the very beginning of the battle. As you can see at this moment, the mobility of Cerber is not much better than the Primo Victoria, so I think the choice we've seen last round was really good, just the execution wasn't perfect. And what's going on here? Brutal is trying to go all around the map while they do not have time. I don't understand the tactics. Maybe this will be a successful tactics for them. I believe the Fox already realized what's going on here, because they Gelo cannot spot anyone. No light tank here. Usually there is a light tank here to make sure that team is occupied, but it is not. It is not occupied yet. They got a MX5100. It's quite mobile tank, I have to admit, but on the other hand, the 5100 is not well armored down there. Jello is pushing to look for the team. I think he's gonna get them soon. Yeah, I'm nearly sure they're gonna get them soon. But what's interesting, Fox realized that something's wrong, and they've pushed two of the tanks far before the flag. Yeah, they're waiting from both sides. Yeah, they realize there's no one here. They're moving their tanks here. They already know what's going on. Yeah, they've realized what's going on exactly. Because there was no other light tank, so Fox was able to check a major part of the map, and they've closed attacking team and already started to do some damage on MX5100. So Brew, which is on attack, has been already closed in their path to the victory, and they've already lost over 120 seconds, so there's not much time left to grab some kills. And they are still far away from the enemies. I understand that Brew knows they need only 2 kills to win, but if they won't be able to achieve those 2 kills, they are not gonna win. And the great gameplay here from Jello. A bit risky now, but still great. He's doing as much damage as possible. They're ripping them shot by shot, so it will be easier for the defending team. We can see the Brew is not ready for the pushing. They are playing much more passive battle. I'm not exactly sure why the Kuba is getting in the front so far from the enemy team. It's not a good idea either, because if they will lose one tank, this is already a tie. It's a draw. It's 1-1. If they will lose 2 tanks, they were gonna lose. So this is a different situation that we already seen matches that happened before. But interesting what's going on here. It's really interesting, and I don't understand why the Team Brew is not pushing. Great play from Jello and Berlin. Now they've closed the team on their path to attack. Brew picked the wrong. Absolutely wrong path to achieve the victory, and now when they are in difficulty, they are pushing. Yes, this is Chishu here. He's got only 1 chance. If he's not gonna score, I don't think they will be able to prevail. Yay! There is still chance, not much, but there is still chance. Oh, Defender on massive damage, and they've lost the MX5100. I think Alostaf. Oh, what a bad move from Alostaf! Instead of getting behind the tanks of their team to make sure they will not lose him, he's still pushing. What a bad move. They got only 40 seconds, but Alostaf still maybe sorted here for whoa, Jiggy on fire down there. Oh, he managed to get behind, so yeah, they've got rid of the tank that was the most damaged one. No points for Brew at this moment, and they got 25 seconds. 20 seconds left, still no points for Brew. CPL Action, as the name goes, this is not the place where you play tactical positioning, slow game with a hope that you will achieve some domination. Whoa! This must be something. No chance. I think I wanted to say that well, maybe some Amrak blown up, but no. No points for Brew, not at all. Unfortunately, they didn't manage to destroy even one tank. They play way too much passive and slow on the attack. So that game has been won by Fox 1-0. And we're heading to another game already. We're gonna see another interesting game, and this is gonna be BWP versus TNT. Okay, we're waiting for BWP and TNT. Three matches behind us. There is still more to come. BWP full TNT is gathering the players, and I believe they misunderstood the timing, so they won't be able to play from as far as I understand. As far as I understand, judging by a small message from TNT SM Knap, they did not realize the proper time. They think they are already supposed to play it, but nope. They've matches already at this moment, so they've got 60 seconds to pick up the tanks. I don't think they will manage. Again, what I said, the team's coming for the game ready. We cannot wait for them to gather. They were supposed to make sure they've got time. They've got time converters shown on the CPL Twitter. They've got the time converters shown on CPL Discord, on our Facebook. It's absolutely everywhere, so they've had the time. I'm not sure they will manage to get their team in time. Definitely they did not manage to get the team in time. So yep, we're gonna switch the sides. They didn't manage to get any points in the attack phase because they did not manage to get on time on the match, and that's strict in the rules. So we got a couple minutes break. between the runs. What's important, if you do not manage to get on time, there's no time that we are gonna wait for you. From the time that the game starts, you got 60 seconds to pick up the tanks. If you won't manage to pick up the tanks on time, you're losing your round and we're switching sides. Because the round takes 5 minutes, we can give them boys a bit, a couple of minutes to make sure they understand what's going on. Now TNT, if they want to win, TNT must make a perfect defense. They cannot lose even a single tank if they want at least to tie. If they want to tie, they cannot lose even one tank. But if they will lose at least one tank, the win for BWP. Again, the CPL rule set is clear. Both teams came in for the match ready. They understand the rules and they are prepared. They know when they play. They've got a lot of the time before the games to make sure they understand everything. We already played a show match. We answered the questions about the rules, so all of the teams supposed to be ready for playing. As we already seen, TNT got late, and this is definitely not an issue that's from us, because like I said, time converters were posted on CPL Discord, on Twitter and on Facebook, so it's not an issue. Let them get ready. Oh, I think they are ready, but I'm not gonna push that yet. Okay, guys. I'll give you a little bit of time to realize what happened, what was your issue, what was wrong, and wish both teams good luck. TNT cannot lose even a single tank if they want to tie with BWP. At least a single tank that will be destroyed by BWP. BWP is winning the match, and the amount of the scores from BWP will be counted for every single tank that has been won. So good luck, guys. So again, every single match, which is important to realize, every single match we've seen so far, we've got different tanks picked up. So we've got different tactics we've seen. There was no like the same tactics at all yet, and there was no two teams that had exactly the same tanks picked. So this is what makes CPL Action absolutely different from every single stalemate tournament league that has been hosting from some time on a World of Tanks scene, and the guys playing for prizes that are worth over $1,000, so it's absolutely worth it. TNT, Willy, Starcaster VS1, Willy, IS3, Trussel, T32, Nastinev 50 TP prototype, SM Knef, Tiger 2, BWP, Dr. Manhattan, HWK12, Mazielonka Atomic, Evevino, King Dragon, Hautaneki, IS3, Mario, T32. Absolutely very different setup on both teams. Something we haven't seen yet, and something that it's really interesting that how it's gonna go this time. We can see Atomic, that's interesting pickup. We've already seen the King Dragon, we know that this is in favor of attacking teams. Medium tanks are in favor on attacking teams, so we're gonna switch for them Dr. Manhattan, because TNT decided they are not gonna play using light tanks or medium tanks. They've got Stark, which they hope to use as a spotting tank. I'm not exactly sure if this will work. They want far away from the cap on both sides. A risky tactic, while a reasonable tactic that's been played on the other side from BWP. And now they've got 3 versus 3 on that side and 2 versus 2 on the side. So like pretty much reasonable. And shots have been fired. ASW key. Okay, Dr. Manhattan got some serious damage. Still, they are attacking, so it's not a major issue for BWP, but they still need to get at least 1 kill to win. And they managed to do some damage to Stark. Why Stark is not doing damage on them teams here as well? Now let's see how this will go. I think what's supposed to happen here, this will be, yes, there's a push, there's a that's what the medium tanks and light tanks are used. 1 kill, this is what they need, and BWP understand that they need kills, so they quickly move the mobile tanks like King Dragon and HWK from the south of the map to the north of the map, and now 1 kill, they've achieved 1 kill, so it's 1-0. BWP already won the game. Absolutely great quick play, great adjustment to what's going on the map. 2 kills, that's 2-0 for BWP, that's a great game. Seems like they are gonna get the third kill as well. Yep, definitely. They are gonna get the third kill as well. Yep, that's 3-0. This is how the well-played medium tank and light tank can change the shape of the battle on attack. So you don't need to rely only on heavy tanks. And BWP feels the rage, they feel the blood, they feel the damage they done, and they're pushing farther. But they are still pushing. They're not playing slowly, they're not playing gently. This is not 7v7 tactical gameplay. This is the gameplay that forces your team to adjust on the fly. In that second, we can see there is 3 of you here. We got mobile tanks, we're moving them to support them, tanks that are on top. We push, we get the kills, and we win. That's 3-0 already for the BWP. Absolutely great score. We're playing leagues. We're playing league 16 matches through whole league. Every single small point may count in the very end of the classification, and top 8 teams are gonna get prizes. So this is something that's worth to be done. They've managed to destroy 1 tank on BWP side, but it's not any major loss for BWP. BWP is still pushing. BWP even decided to go farther on, and they're trying to get the flag, and if they manage, and it looks like they've managed, they get 5-0. That's absolutely outstanding. What just happened here, guys? BWP decided to take over the flag when they were winning. After a great push on the north side of the map, they decided to move all their tanks to push for the cap. And when you capture the flag, that's 5 points for you. BWP winning, absolutely great. What happened here? I can't believe with my own eyes what already happened here. This is something wow. Absolutely, this is only what I can say. Wow. So yeah, BWP winning that game with no doubt. Quick update of the scores, and we're heading straight on to the next game, and this is gonna be the 1G against BWP2. One G versus Be Wild and Party Academy. 1G stands for gold only. Both teams are here. We're gonna close the room to make sure nothing goes wrong, but they still got the moment. I'm not gonna push them. We already seen what happened down there. I can already see on our Discord server there are some issues with the teams, especially them that were not ready and they did not contact properly, they did not provide the proper information. I cannot force any team to provide me information. I'm asking, I'm trying to track everyone, every single team to bring me some info what is missing, but if someone's not doing that, I cannot force push anyone, and if you do not take care of your business, I'm not going to do it for you. Nobody's going to do it for you. It's in your interest to make sure you check everything, to make sure that you are on time, to make sure that you are on proper service, to make sure that you provide a proper information. I didn't move any history, so we can see which team decided to register themselves as an NA and which team did not provide that info, so was registered as an EU team. Few more seconds and we'll let 1G and BWP to pick up the tanks, because they can pick up the tanks before that time. There is no harm in that, it just makes the things easier. But we stay with the rule that both teams got only 60 seconds to pick up the tanks from the moment that the game starts. This is an important advantage with the way that the league is played here. There's no massive long breaks between the rounds. There's no massive long breaks between the matches, and there is no overlapping of the match in that case from one game to another. So we can clearly jump in straight into the game or watch the games. There's only one break when we are going to switch the servers from U to NA, and there's a quarter break for the technical staff, just to swap the servers to allow the NA teams to play a majority of their games on NA server for the NA teams that decided to register as an NA team. This is it. 60 seconds, guys. Go for it. We can see clearly there are some tanks that are in favor for most of the teams, as like IS-3, T-32. Quite a lot of level, but the other tanks are quite different on both sides. 1G is picking up tanks really slowly, not exactly sure if this is the good idea. They ready? We're starting. Interesting setup on both teams again. I think we're gonna give something to our viewers. There's not much cheer at the moment at the live channel on Twitch, but still we can give up some codes for a premium time. And we're gonna take care of it as soon as possible. 1G, Josin Zbazin, HWK12, Bully, WZ132, Danny Defender, Mushin T32, Kuter, AMX M449, BWT Academy, Simon LTTB, Showtime HWK12, Krychu, Primo Victoria, Benek, King Dragon, and Dobyduszek Patriot. This is absolutely interesting. We didn't see setups like that before. Two light tanks on both sides and two medium tanks on the attacking side of BYD Party Academy. So, like I said, we see outstanding, interesting gameplay on both sides. This is something new. Teams are testing new tanks, they are testing new setups, they are testing new tactics, and they already know they're getting the points for kills. They must be on time, they must be ready, they must be prepared. They're getting the points for kills on attack. This is most important. This is why we're watching them light tanks at the very beginning of the game, because the most actions happens at the start with the light tanks. And this is outstanding and interesting way to play. And shots have been fired. Cutter got some damage on it, so BWP starting to grasp some advantage over 1G. Yoshin, good position, nice damage here, nice shot, and he got some damage back, so BWP didn't leave it without an answer. I really wonder what's the idea, what's BWP trying to achieve. We're gonna see some battle here. There's a Simon with Bully, but there's Yoshin down there quickly for help. And here we go, Yoshin is here, but as we already know, BWP needs kills. If he managed to finish Bully and his goal, there is a showtime here! Wow! That's something that what I said already. There's one near for BWP already. Yoshin's gonna oh, he didn't manage to finish him! Oh, Simon missed, Yoshin missed. Now what is showtime gonna do? Wow, 2 near for BWP, so great gameplay from here, from this side. Absolutely outstanding performance on both of them light tank players from both teams, but BWP played well much better. Now what's gonna happen here? They're trying to focus M4, every kill counts, and yes, M4 is gonna be finishing soon. That's it, 3 near for BWP, great play from the side, and they're focusing motion in T32 now, I can see. They try to focus him, yeah, focus on motion, yes, definitely, Benek is gonna be the finish, but it doesn't matter, because the kills on attacking side is more important. So you can see 2 light tanks, 2 medium tanks, and only 1 heavy tank, 4 kills already, 4 points for Be Wild and Party Academy against 4 gold only. This is done only in defender stand here. 3 heavy tanks wasn't good enough to outstand the mobility of Be Wild and Party Academy team. And definitely they are gonna win that round 5 near. This is it, Be Wild and Party Academy winning the first round with 5 points on attack. Outstanding gameplay here. I'm surprised what happened, and this is when the team plays a lot with each other. They exactly know how to play the mobile tanks, how to use the advantage of the mobile tanks, and we've got the win. BWP winning first round and gaining 5 points. Now another round, 1G must defeat 5 points to get the tie. They need to defeat 5 tanks from Be Wild and Party Academy to get to the tie. In the same time, the defending team in that situation must lose less tanks to make sure to win, and this is something really interesting. Let's see what kind of setup we're gonna see now. 60 seconds, guys, and you can go for it. Let's see completely different setup in Be Wild and Party Academy for defense. And what are we gonna see here? Come on, Kuter, time is ticking, yep, and we're going down there. So yeah, we can see differences now. We can see both teams adjusted their pickups for the size that they are playing on. What's most important, BWP must prevail with at least 2 tanks. In general, if they prevail with 1 tank, they already won. They cannot lose even 1. They can prevail if they do not lose all of the tanks. So 1G is a maximum pressure on themselves because they've lost all the tanks. So they must destroy all enemy tanks and lose less in that favor while they were attacking. This is a real challenge that they prepare for themselves, and like I said, B1 Party Academy managed to achieve that playing with a really light setup. Now BWP2, Simon LTB, Benek King Dragon, Showtime T32, Krychu 50 TP Prototyp, Dobry Duszek, Levblack, while Jozin Bazin in 1G, HWK12, Bully WZ132, Kuter King Dragon, Dane 50 TP Prototyp, and Mushin AMX M449. So we already see some changes, and hopefully we're gonna see some great action on both sides now. As usual, we're going to start with the light tanks because they are the mobile tanks. Light tanks, they are the soul of that game, of that mode. They are starting the battle, and it often happens that they finish the battle, as we already seen in the last round. 1G must do absolutely the best what they can if they want to win that match. They cannot wait, they must push. They've got 3 minutes 40 seconds to wipe out enemy team or capture the base. I'm not exactly sure if they realize what happened, because the teams are still getting aware how the CPL Action Season 6 works out, how the points are counted, and how you're supposed to play. But the passive play is not paying off. This is not 7v7 stalemate tactical game like everyone is already comfy to play with, because we've got a lot of them leagues and tournaments on that format. This is CPL Action is 5v5. Each team can pick only 1 tank from each nation. All tanks are on the same tier 8, and the small points for the round are gaining for the kills. No, first shots fired, Jozin missed so far. Simon managed to hit the Jozin, but not for the damage. And now Jozin's got a serious damage. Oh, what a focus from B1 Party on Jozin. We can see Bully takes a lot of the risk here, pushing Simon to fall back. Benek is in the meantime, Benek is getting damage from the other side. Now there's Simon against Bully. What nice shot, Bully, absolutely great gameplay. Try to hit him and waiting for Jozin to help him. Nice shot, Bully, but he's getting more damage. Is Jozin will be able to get in time while what's going on here? Now it's Simon versus Bully. Yeah, Bully has been done. Simon ammo racked damaged, and he's fighting against Jozin. This is like 1v1 now, and that's it. Simon done. 1 point for them. In the same time, Bully has been done. Let's move out to them tanks, because this is a really serious here on this side as well. Great gameplay here. Benek knows that Jozin can be destroyed and move out to make sure the backup team has been secured. The double Duszek has been nearly finished now. I think they're gonna blow up in yet 2 points for 1G already. Not exactly a wise gameplay here, but they're trying to finish Mushin. Yeah, Mushin, yep, great, absolutely well played, BWP. They've managed to finish Mushin. Now Showtime is gonna be focused by for gold only, I'm sure. Benek is trying to finish Jozin. Jozin is for 1 shot, but he's still doing damage. The slow tanks are not like in the favor of B1 Party. They really try to get rid of Jozin, but they cannot. They manage to get rid of Jozin, but still 2 points for 1G. But Dan is in 50 TP, is in full HP. Kuter is getting rammed and focused from all the sides. Kuter has been done, and Showtime has been finished. So it's Benek and Krychu against Danis. Danis got a lot of the chance here to finish them. Oh, I don't think the Krihu did a wise decision here. The time is ticking. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. Danis must do impossible if they want to win. And he's been finished. Wow, outstanding gameplay on both sides, and we can see already that Be White and Party Academy was better on that match. They had performance that was outstanding in the first round, and they didn't drop off their performance in the second round. So this is how the game finished. It's 5-3 for Be White and Party Academy. And quickly we're gonna update the rules. Yep, we've got that game updated on the app, so we can see the live score exactly as it happened. And we're switching for another game. And another game is Brigade Anti-Char back against Panzerny CPL. Well played, GG for both teams. Come on. And we're waiting back VPL Brigade Anti-Char versus Panzerny. Panzerny is slowly getting in the room. We cannot see back in the same time. I'm not sure if they are playing on different games or something. But the time is ticking. Panzerny is still missing one player. There is no back at all. Yep, Panzerny, they are already in the room and they've got 60 seconds to pick up the tanks. The 60 seconds to pick up the tanks for Bak, which is not here, I believe. They've misunderstood the rules, they've misunderstood the time. Even that, I've posted the information on every single CPL channel. So we do not know what's going on with the Bak. We cannot see the back here, and I believe they are not gonna come in. If they won't appear, they will not appear. That means that they forfeit that game, and PL is gonna win 5-0 the game. That's really unfortunate for a team that cannot show on the game. Yep, this is not gonna happen. It's already like the game playing and team is not showing up. So this is a forfeit for Buck, and PL is taking a win. We're switching out the servers now, guys, because the last two games today are gonna play our North America servers. That's unfortunate for Buck, but we are aware that this is a league. Teams are getting used of the time table, what time they are playing. Teams are getting aware what's going on. They're trying to make sure how everything's supposed to work. So we still got two matches to be played. This is ODH against Clan and Grom against Lone Enlightened. And we're switching the servers for NA. All details and statistics of each performance of each player and team will be added to our CPL Esports website, where you will be able to track the players' performance and their skill level through the league, and you can see and you can try to guess what the outcome of the future games will be. We will see how the teams prevail, what are the scores, where you can clearly see where the games are close and where the games are of some massive advantage. And this time it's gonna be ODH versus Clan. Sorted, we are on a server and we already got 20 minutes break till the teams can gather on ODH. So there's 20-minute break in CPL because we already missed one game that happened by the forfeit from Buck. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to jump on a Discord server and see what kind of issues we can sort out for next week for the teams that had issues this week. So 20-minute breaks, everyone, and after that time we're gonna start to do some stuff. Maybe not tanks, because the people are asking about tanks. Maybe not the tanks, because this is like the opening time, but definitely I can sort out something. Let me check, what do we have here? Let me check if I got something, if I got anything else here on my setup for this week before I jump into Discord. Yeah, we're gonna give out 7-day premium time code. So if you didn't already get any 7-day premium codes from me, from CPL, you can claim this one. This code works once per account. If you will be able to win it, you already claimed the code from us, you can always pass it to someone else. But I gotta turn on my bots to make sure it works. And I'm going to switch in the meantime while we're waiting the teams to gather, and we allow everyone to type exclamation mark giveaway in chat on a live stream, and grab a chance to win a 7 days premium time code. Okie dokie, we still got a couple minutes to start the game. Before we start the game, I will remind everyone who's watching us, write in the chat ! giveaway to take a chance to grab yourself 7 days premium code from CPL. Another important thing is for our viewers, if you think that one of the players did some outstanding job, some outstanding play every time, every Saturday after the game, so we'll take 5 minutes to pick up your votes for players of the week. So each of viewers on our Twitch can pick one player that they think it's their favorite player, because at the very end of the league the viewers MVP is gonna grab some neat prizes. He's gonna grab himself all 3 bad person tanks. So all 3 mercenary bad person tanks for MVP. That was a fan favorite player. Every week we're gonna ask viewers to pick their favorite time for the day and count the votes through whole games. So hopefully this is gonna help us to build some support for all of the players. You will still have a chance to vote. We still got time. Whoever didn't write in chat ! giveaway, still got time. We still got 2 games, and in few seconds they're gonna start to picking up tanks. We still got 2 matches. This is the first of 2 NA matches we're gonna play today, or tonight, I should say, for someone. That's it. The team's got 60 seconds to pick up their tanks, and we will roll on. ODH, that was absolutely outstanding, great, I would say, performance in picking up tanks. Clan is slacking a bit. They've still got 27 seconds. Any more seconds. And they picked up the tanks. Let's roll on, the fellow tankers. Let's see how this game is gonna be. ODH, our Darkest Hour versus Prosto Clan with the clan. Prosto Clan is Russian for just a clan. So let's see how these guys, NA and Far East Europe, are gonna prevail. ODH, JSEP, Kreisek, Bryce MKK, Emil 1, Fast Devils, Lev, Black, Donut Mexa, Nomad, Swamp Fox 110, while on Clan, Hepep, Captep, CDC Black, Panacea, King Dragon, Direct Defender, Chirurg T32, and Sergio 50 TP Prototype. Now let's see how this is gonna go. It's worth to note that ODH decided to not pick any mobile tanks apart of the Nomad, I would say. No lights, no mediums. Why we got a lot of them on the opposite side? Because we got CDC Black. We know it's absolutely great mobile tank. We got King Dragon, so we got 2 medium tanks on an attacking side. CDC Black is going to be play like a spotter, like a light tank here. Now with his lack of armor, it is nearly like a landed tank, but it's got a lot of them. It's got smaller spot capabilities, but with its damage and HP, it is a medium tank here. It's starting to shoot. First shoots down there, missed both. King Dragon is leading them heavy tanks down there, interesting. And another missed shot from CDC. No damage for both of the sides yet. CDC is looking for a proper place to take shots. King Dragon has been spotted already, and now CC hitting Don Mexa. Nomad got some damage. It's interesting that Nomad is so far away from tank some front when it doesn't have any armor, I would say. Some we can see some ricochets and hear some ricochets here. And Fast Dev is starting to get some damage from T-32, which is getting some damage as well, so it's like it's a trade between them. Nice trade-off, nice trade-off. This is interesting what's going on here. And now Fast Devil's got some nice damage. So it's gonna be interesting. Emil is getting some damage, he's on reload now. They're trying to hit Defender. Defender's got a good position. Maybe he got the trucks damaged. But he managed to block quite some nice damage here. Yeah, he already used the repair kit. Yeah, he's bouncing, he's taking shots and bouncing them. He's stopping the enemies from advance. And time is ticking. Only 2 minutes left for Clan to get some points, to get some kills. While they are slowly losing advantage in HP. King Dragon's getting some serious beating here. Oh, whoa, what a shot here. I would say the Chrysler Keys got absolutely perfect position in the way that they set it up, but there is a CDC Black coming after them from the north flank. We'll see how it will go. Interesting. It's a slow game. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what is Clan trying to achieve. They need kills. They definitely need kills, and they are going so slow. What the Mexa is doing here? Fast Dev is in difficult station. They still got chance to get him down. Oh, nice ricochets. Now it's bones. Still no kills for both teams. No kills. Whoa, the focus on Donut. I think they were gonna finish him. Yeah, definitely Donut is in a bad position here. Great shots from the other flank for Fast Devils. Yeah, they're gonna push Donut. Yeah, I think they were gonna finish him. Nice shot on Defender, and they've got 1 point. 1 point for Clan already. They finished the Donut. Oh, that's a misunderstanding from Chrysler here, I see. And Emil on reload is getting some damage. It's 1-1, but it's 1 point only for Clan because only the kills for attacking team counts. 20 more seconds. They still got chance to finish Fast Davis or Bryce. I don't think this is gonna happen. Clan was too slow, too stale. Yeah, they managed to finish Fast Devils. Nice focus fire down there. So it's 2 points for Clan already. 5 more seconds. They're trying to finish Bryce. Will they manage to finish Bryce? No, they did not. They were so close. 2 points for Clan. Prosto Clan's getting 2 points in that round. Not too good accuracy here on the Clan side. But still they managed to achieve 2 points, and we're gonna switch them sides. Clan is missing a player. I don't know what happened, maybe it was disconnect. I will open the room and 60 seconds for both teams to pick up the tanks. Clan is still missing one player. Yep, he's back. Seems like he had disconnect. Tang and we roll. So second run, Clan managed to kill 2 tanks, destroy 2 tanks, and that gives the Prosto Clan 2 points. But that's 2 points, so ODH already knows they must destroy 3 tanks to win that round. As we already seen, it's not something that's impossible. So we can see some changes here. Clan is playing with WZ 121 GFT, CDC Black Defender T2 50 TP prototype, while ODH CDC Black Ice Free Chrysler K MU1 and 110. This is gonna be interesting. Clan adjusted quickly, but in the same time ODH adjusted as well. This is gonna be really interesting how this is gonna go. We can clearly see that CDCs are gonna play the main role in that match, in that round. Clan scored 2 points. No damage taken on both sides. Now some damage taken. Captep's got some... Oh, what a trade-off! Now that's interesting. This is a real trade-off, while at the same time the heavy tanks are trying to focus Hirurg on the opposite side. And mistake by Donut. Yep, this is it. He pays it for the price for that mistake. He went too late. Should push before, but in the same time they're trying to shoot really good on the other side. This is a lot of the shooting here. Let's switch quickly on that side. We can see Chrysler K in action, 110 IS3 and Emil on that side, Emil on the reload. When at the same time Donut Mexa and Captep are trading the damage between each other. Mexa is losing that battle, and he lost, so this is a difficult situation now for ODH. They need to destroy 3 enemy tanks while they already lost 1. They're gonna be flanked soon. Oh, that's a bad shot from Bryce here. Now this one was better, but it's not enough, and he's gonna be finished soon. Yep, definitely the CC is coming from behind. He's gonna finish the Bryce before he will manage to reload. Exactly what I said, Black is here. I think the ODH decided to play, and they've lost the Fast Devils. That's a really bad decision from ODH. I'm not exactly sure what happened here. why they decided to do it like that, why they didn't push, or what they were scared. This is what's important. If you play like that, this is like you take way too much risk. They only needed 3 kills. Just get out there, focus fire, and that's it. We can clearly see that Panacea, the WZ-120, could be finished. Yeah, they've got 1 kill, but that's not enough. 1 point. He could be finished. Sergio could be finished. Black could be finished. And that's it. Swamp Fox has been done. Jacep in Chrysler case states him all by himself, and he will be done. So it's only 1 point for ODH. That's only 1 point for ODH. Unfortunate game for ODH. I don't understand why they decided to play this way. I've got no idea. So playing the stale game, slow game, passive game, like on 7v7 tactical, it doesn't pay off when you are an attacking team. And you can clearly see that here. That means that it is 2-1 for Prosto Clan. They are winning the game with the scores 2-1. And we are switching quickly to the last game of tonight. Opening week, and the last game that's gonna close opening week will be again Formacja Pancerna Grom versus Leonie Enlightened. Let's see how this is gonna go. This is it. Leon is getting late a bit. They've got 60 seconds to pick up the tanks. Looks like Leon is gonna miss the one player. They don't have much time. We're on a tight schedule here. Says there's no chance to wait for additional player. The room is open. It's in, and he's got like exactly few seconds. Yep, that's unfortunate for Leonie. Oops, not me. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds, yeah, as well. I don't know why Leonie got late. This is really unfortunate for them. I don't understand why they wasn't able to prepare in time. So they gave up their run. It's important to get on time, because you are losing the chance, especially when you're attacking team, you are losing your chance to grab the points. When you lose that round, it's really bad for you because you've got no score at all, and you need to perform a perfect defense where you do not lose a single tank to make sure you've got a tie, and that's the only situation. So hopefully everyone's ready here. They switch the tanks. I'm gonna give them a couple more seconds. And let's go. Sun River Knight, opening week game. That was really unfortunate from the Leonie side. Really unfortunate. It happens for other teams as well, and like I said, the team is supposed to be ready. Hopefully Leonie got something in the sleeves to make sure they are gonna do a perfect defense here, because even single tank that will be destroyed by Grom gives them a win tonight, and they are gonna close that game. So Leonie must do absolutely best what they can now. Grom can take one kill and they are already winning 1 year, but Leonie definitely must do absolutely best of their abilities to make sure they will not lose even a single tank. Leonie, I'm Spartacus, which was he was late, and he sorted pretty difficult situation for Leonie. I'm Spartacus, HWK12, Wrangley, IS3, CFox, T32, Gibek, 50TP prototype, Sam, Heavy Hero, AMX M449, OY Grom, Ramirez, WZ132, Ronin, T34 Black, Graba, 50TP prototype, Marius, Waterlev, Junek, Nomad. We can see some roaming here now. Ramirez versus I'm Spartacus. Woo! Flying here. Ramirez goes for a Chinese light tank WZ132, while I'm Spartacus decided to pick up HWK12. Oh, great situation for Rami. He can play it well. Let's see if he will be able to do that. This is a nice feature that they added as ability to watch where the player is looking, exactly where he got the camera. So they've already spotted each other. And Grom is pushing. Grom knows exactly they need one kill. One kill and they've got that round, they've got that match. One kill to win the round and one kill to win the match. This is all the Grom needs because Iron Spartacus was late on the game. Formacja Pancerna, Grom versus Leonie Enlightened. Grom is pushing, they already know what they do. I think the Leonie is already in a really difficult situation. They got only 2 tanks here and Grom is pushing. Grom knows what they need only one kill. Yeah, they've got all the team that they are going for a win. Grom is going for a win definitely. They are not gonna stop now. They are definitely gonna take their chances. They need one kill and they won. And that's what they are doing. They are pushing for that kill. Yes, Gibek is surrounded now. Absolutely great focus on Gibek. I don't think Leonie. Yes, 1 kill, 1 point for Grom. Grom is winning already the match and the game. They did what they need to do to win that match. The outcome of the rest of the game is not as important as that beginning. They needed that game, so it was worth to push, it was worth to take a risk just to get that one kill. That one kill gave them absolutely the win, and that's what. And they got another one. That's 2 points for Grom. Also, they've got a pressure on the flag. So this is additional advantage because they can even just grab the flag and get the 5 points if they will be able to. But then Spartacus is coming for running here. They're trying to do as best as possible on here, but they are in a situation where they cannot win the game anymore. They just lost Ramirez in Grom, and there's only running here, running fighting in T34 block, doing his best. That's it. 2 points for Grom, and that 2 points gives them a win in that match. And this is how the first week of CPL Action 6 ends. Grom is winning the game 2 near only because Leoni didn't manage to gather the team in time. So as we can see, performance on both teams is quite reasonable, quite I would say even for the match. A bit better on the defense was Leoni, but they didn't manage to show off in the attack phase because they were late. So Grom is winning that match 2-0, and that's the exact score that we provide on Tournament App. The scores on the website will be updated tomorrow. This is how the first week of CPL Action finished. For the end, I just would like to remind, if you got your favorite player, hello viewers again, if you got your favorite player, you think any of the players did some outstanding job, played some outstanding stuff, if you think that's something that happened already, if you think there is a player that you wish to vote for his accomplishments, for his outstanding performance, you can put his name in the chat now. From now on, fan favorite player, viewer's favorite player, you can put his nickname in the chat now. That's all you need. If you wish your fan favorite player to be counted out, you can put his nickname in the chat. If you think any of the players today performed absolutely great, just put the vote on him. We've got exactly 4 minutes and then 8 seconds more for that. 4 minutes 8 seconds. You can vote for a fan favorite player. Just pick any of your players that performed today. Pick your favorite, and as soon as you pick your favorite player, we're gonna save the votes. After we save the votes, we're gonna draw the 7-day premium code, and that will be all for tonight for CPL Action Week 1. Every single match will be able to be seen as a separate game on Twitch starting from tomorrow, and on YouTube channel of CPL 48 hours later. Once again, if you got your favorite player for today, just type in his nickname in the chat. That's it, that's all you gotta do. You can vote for your favorite player. Yep, we got 2 votes for Gaba already. All the votes will be counted through whole season, and the player that's getting the most amount of votes for whole season is getting a special prize for fan favorite player. Fan favorite player is gonna grab 3 bread parson tanks for himself. So every single week after all the games finished, you can vote for your fan favorite player, and he will be able to grab himself some additional great prizes. On top of that, this is the fan favorite. On top of that, we're gonna run detailed statistics of each player performance on attack, and the MVP, the player who will be the best, is gonna grab them 3 bread person tanks as well. So it's not like, even if your team will not be the best but you will be the best, you still gonna grab yourself some serious stuff here on CPL. Over $1,000 worth prizes here in CPL Action 6th season of CPL week 1st. You still got a couple minutes to vote if you think you've got a player who was outstanding, who you like the way he did something outstanding, something silly, something that you like it for, just put your vote on his name in the chat now. You still got about 2 minutes for voting, and then we're gonna draw for the viewers additional 7 days premium. We can see some great games here. We already seen absolutely outstanding performance from some teams, outstanding actions from some teams, and we can see some misunderstandings, something that's gonna happen. But it's only a first week from 16. We've got 16 weeks of CPL action. That's really a lot. 16 weeks, so one game that didn't went well is not the end of the world. Definitely, you still can show off yourself as much as possible. Again, I remind everyone, if you got your favorite player, just type his nickname in the chat. We'll grab the votes through all the season, every Saturday after the games. We're gonna give the viewers 5 minutes to vote for their fan favorite player. They just drop down the vote in the chat for the nickname. We're gonna count them fan favorites, and he's gonna get special prize from CPL, the set of Bread Person tanks. That's exactly how it goes here. We're gonna show you that if you support your team, if you support your players, this is not for nothing. You support CPL by watching, and you support your team and your favorite players for watching. Everyone can win on that. Additionally, just in 10 seconds, we're gonna draw a 7-day premium. If you didn't participate in a draw, you still got few seconds. Type exclamation mark giveaway to grab your chance for 7 days premium. And that's it. Simon managed to pick up the last vote for Mario. We're gonna save that as well, and we're gonna pick someone who's gonna grab the 7 days premium. Vicky, Vicky's winning 7 days premium tonight. I'm gonna send you a code in a couple seconds. And that's it for tonight. If you like CPL, if you want to support CPL, bring your mates, bring fellow tankers, bring everyone here. Show support for your team, show support for your mates, show support for your friends, for colleagues, show support for CPL, and see us here next week, same time, same teams, the best, most active teams in the World of Tanks PS4 console community. See you.